Okay, welcome back to reading 5 class, and this is the sixth part. Let's check this out. Okay, please see the pictures. So I have provided you with the two pictures. They are related to people with disability. Okay, the first picture is the technology, digital technology, or especially the keyboard that can be used by visually impaired people. Okay, so they can read whatever's showing up on the screen through the tool, yeah, that incorporates the braille words there. Yeah, the hands and even okay the tips of the fingers can read the braille words appearing, yeah, on that tool, and it is also showing up on the screen. And then the second one, this is the car, which is really sophisticated, and the people with the wheelchair can come in easily and drive and go. Yeah. So it is a to-go car. You remain coming in, getting in the car, and with the wheelchair, without, yeah, flipping the wheelchair, and then you need to get out of the wheelchair and then sit down in the car. Yeah, this is very, very practical. You don't need to get out of the wheelchair, then you can get into the car, then you can be ready to drive your car. And this is only for one person, by the way. Yeah, you cannot ask for a ride, of course, because you don't know where you want to sit down. Yeah. The next one, we are going to have predicting a content slide. Okay. Please read the title. A young blind whiz on computers. A young blind whiz on computers. By guessing the title, it can be concluded that the article is talking about a visually impaired person who is really young. Okay, and then that is related to the computers. Okay, let's see on the right side, I've provided you with 3 questions. Okay, the first question, who can be the asset of a company? The second, who works as a computer technician? And then the third one, what company is large with several offices across the US? Okay, let's read out. Yeah. Sometimes a perceived disability turns out to be an asset on the job. Okay, so who can be the asset of a company or a job? A perceived disability. Okay, though he is only 18 years old and blind. Suleiman Gokyiti. Gokyit. Okay. Suleiman Gokyit. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Is among the top computer technicians. Who works as a computer technician? Suleiman Gokyit. Okay. And then what company is large with several offices across the US? Yes. Is among the top computer technicians and programmers at Intellidata Technologies Corporation, a large software company with several offices across the United States. So the name of the company is Intellidata Technologies Corporation. That's a very large software company with several offices across the United States. So well done. Voila, you have answered the 3 questions that I've provided, yeah, by scanning the first paragraph of the article. Okay. Then you can predict the content right away after reading the first paragraph of the article. So that the first paragraph of the article and then the whole article in this case tells us the information regarding a young, visually impaired, um, talented young person, yeah, with the computer softwares, and he has been working in the computer software companies since then, and it is really an asset for the company to have such a talented boy. Okay, 18-year-old, yeah, very young and talented. Okay, so in this chapter, I'm going to teach you a little bit about inference. Yeah, reading skill, inference, or inferencing. An inference is a logical conclusion. It's a logical conclusion drawn from evidence. Yeah. So if you like watching detective movies such as Conan or Sherlock Holmes, uh, they need to gather the evidences of a case, and then they need to interlink all of the puzzle, of the pieces of the puzzle, or the evidences they have gathered to be a logical conclusion. Okay, so let's see here. There are two examples. Let's say we've got the evidence and also the inference. The evidence, or it can be also considered a clue or a hint. Yeah, your friend is crying. Your friend is crying, and then you infer from the event of your friend's crying. Or he's crying or she's crying, perhaps because of the sadness or because of the bad news. Yeah, inferences. You've got the two inferences here. Your friend is sad, yeah, madly sad. Okay, or your friend just got some bad news. Your friend just got some bad news. So these two examples, they are called inference. Okay, coming from the evidence. Your friend is crying, even though the inference can be true, can be wrong. Okay, but it is still an inference, and then it is based on the evidence. Okay, and then the second example, evidence. You, your friend is in the hospital. That should be your friend. Yeah, your friend is in the hospital. And your inference will be your friend is not well or ill. Your friend is ill. Okay. Is sick. Okay. And then the second one, your friend had an accident. Based on the information of someone speaking related to the evidence, your friend is in the hospital. What we need to do is to infer, okay, to infer what is going on with your friend in the hospital. Perhaps he or she is not well, or he or she is ill or sick, or perhaps he or she has had the accident. Okay. Now, what you need to do is to check whether it's true or not by visiting your friends in the hospital. Okay. So there are two evidences, and then also several inferences that you can conclude, yeah, logically from the evidences that you've got. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. Then I'll see you again next week. Have a nice day, everyone.